Hey guys, how's it going? Busted Nut here today, and I'm using the same team, but don't worry, I will be using another one. And I actually had this game like last week or something, and it was a pretty good game and played very well by me. I think, I don't know, there weren't that many critical plays, so there are no pauses here. Sorry for those who like to comment what you would do. But looking at this guy's team, he has two potential things to set up rocks, and then the possibly defensive or choiced Gardevoir, which is normally what they run, and then the two offensive things at the end, and that's pretty much all I saw. So, yeah, not a lot of time to explain, but let's get into this. I'm leading off with my Seismitoad. Didn't want him to set up or get off the grass move on me, so I just go into a Molga, and he goes for the sub, which is very good. I can encore him into that. And here I was like, okay, he's probably going to want to go into Torterra or maybe the Bastiodon to get his rocks up, so I just taunted on the switch, and he does go into Bastiodon, so now he's not going to be able to set up his rocks or Toxic or anything, which is very good. I'm going to be able to Volt Switch out into Seismitoad because he resists the rock move, which he actually goes for the Heavy Slam, which is Steel, and that works out fine for me. I think it's Steel, actually, yeah, it should be, but anyways, I get to set up my free rocks here, I believe, because, or Scald maybe, yeah, I get the rocks up, because he has no spinner, and it's good to have the rocks up and whatnot. And now I'm going to go back into a Molga in case he wanted to get his rocks up or something. But he actually goes for the Wood Hammer. It does a lot of damage to my Emolga, and it's looking like banded or something to me. So I was just gonna stay in and get off the Air Slash, and unfortunately for him, I get the flinch, which really sucks because he would have taken me out. But I could have revenge killed him. I'm not too sure if that mattered all too much. I'm just going to stay in and go for the Air Slash, not trying to over-predict or anything. There was no real reason to go for the Volt Switch because it's either he switches out and, yeah, I went for the taunt right there, and, yeah, Heavy Slam is Steel because it was resisted, so had he had the Rock move, a Molga would have been dead, so he had two chances to kill a Molga already. So I'm going to Volt Switch out, and I believe I actually go into Sock here. No, actually I go into Seismitoad. What am I talking about? Yeah, as I said, this was from last week, and I never even rewatched it. I just put it all in the frickin' iMovie, and I just started going at it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go for the Scald here, in case he wanted to bring an Executor or this Basculin, I guess, and I could try and get the burn on either of them. And he's going to go for the Zen Head, but not do a lot at all as I get off the Earthquake. So that shows that he's more than likely not banded, because that seriously did no damage. And he does show me because he goes for the Superpower, and I actually mix up my moves here, go for the Scald in case, once again, he wanted to go into Executor, because this is not a good matchup for him. And yeah, so it kind of sucks because he would have been able to got me down to like a quarter of health, but instead he goes for the Aqua Jet for some reason, not even the Waterfall or the Surf or Hydro Pump, whatever these things usually carry. So that pretty much made no progress there, which sucks for him. And here he predicted me to go to a Molga, but actually I went into Skuntank, which is funny because I have like two counters to Executor, and now he shows that he's definitely a more defensive set because that Pursuit does absolutely nothing, only 41%. That is definitely more of a bulky set, and he's going to bring in his Bastiodon, which once again I can taunt, so pretty much my team is like completely countering his team, which is working very well for me. And here is where I believe I switch into Sock, or yes, this is where it is. I knew I did eventually versus Bastiodon, and he brings an Executor, which is kind of weird. I don't know exactly why he did that, but he gets his Pataya Berry or whatever it was that raised his special attack, which is kind of weird. I could see maybe sub Giga Drain so you can get your HP back, but whatever. I'm able to take him out in here. I was going to pause it, but I was just like, nah. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to stay in. If the Protect was coming, I do have Seismitoad at a good amount of health to take him on, so I was just going to be like, oh well, if he protects, he protects. If he doesn't, I get pretty much a free kill, and that's the case. And he brings in Torterra for some reason. Maybe it has speed investment, but my Sock does too. So I think he should have brought in Gardevoir, especially after Combustion. I don't know what he was thinking. I definitely can't OHKO Gardevoir from that health. And I'm going to go into Skuntank here, make what I think is a pretty funny play just to wrap it up. I knew he was going to switch, so I just went right back to Sock as he goes to Bastiodon, which is just pretty much showing off at this point because I was thinking that the Gardevoir was Specs or the only attack he had was Psychic, but either way it didn't seem like he was running speed investment, so as he played it at least. So let's see, I actually thought I might be able to take him out from here, but I'm just shy, bring him down to 8%, 68% for a resisted hit. That's the power of Sock. Oh my gosh. And he goes to the T-Bolt. Here I make a ridiculously stupid play. I wanted to get the kill with the Molga, so I brought it in and I went for the Encore, just showboating, but I completely forgot that he copied Mold Breaker. I didn't even catch that. So yeah, that's pretty funny, and that's how you end the game right there. So you can always leave a like if you enjoyed. And Tever used near is signing out. So yeah, have a good one. Goodbye.